was actually driving down the freeway. I was on my police motorcycle, a car's coming up and passing me, and I looked over and there's a young teenage girl. She's got her hands down in her lap, actually texting at 70 miles an hour on the freeway.
Talking on the cell phone one hand, eating with the other hand, and driving with their knee.
Oh, they've actually had their DVDs on their front dashboard, sitting there driving down the road. They put it right just above their steering wheel and they're watching. They're watching TV or movies or...
The driver was actually eating a hamburger, attempting to apply makeup, talking on a cell phone and driving their car all at the same time, or attempting to do all of those things at the same time.
I noted that his lunch was on the floorboard, and it was pretty easy for me to tell that he was likely distracted by eating lunch, rear-ended the car in front of him, and now we have an accident.
Putting on makeup, people reading the newspaper in the morning on the way to work.
Driving down the road, book open, reading as they're driving down the roadway.
And they're not paying attention to the fact that they're driving a big, heavy vehicle down the road that can cause an accident, create injuries, or hurt somebody.
And her vehicle was all over the road. She was crossing the left of center line, crossing the right lane, failing to maintain her own designated lane.
Not even looking where she's going.
Similar driving behavior as an intoxicated driver would actually have.
There's just a lot of different things that people do that take their mind off what they should be doing when they're driving.
But distracted driving is a problem, and we're seeing an increase in injury crashes and an increase in fatalities due directly as a result of drivers driving distracted. It's not only the driver that's being put in danger. It's not like somebody's just risking their own life by talking on their cell phone or texting on their cell phone while they're driving. They're risking the lives of the other motorists on the road. And as a matter of fact, not only the other motorists are they risking, they're risking the lives of pedestrians, they're risking the lives of bicyclists, motorcyclists, you name it, children in school zones. There's a wide variety of people that we may not see on the road if we're distracted, may not see that child standing on the sidewalk, and it takes just a second for a vehicle to go out of its lane up onto a sidewalk and strike a pedestrian or a child. Officers do take driving distracted seriously. We do a increased enforcement, especially at this time of year when we're trying to bring light to distracted driving, but quite frankly all year round. The Boise Police Department and the Boise traffic officers, we spend a lot of our time focusing on distracted driving and the things that are considered distracted driving. The texting and driving, the inattentive driving, reckless driving, all of those violations we watch for all the time. That's specifically looking for drivers who are distracted that need to be sure to pay attention to the roadway when they're driving. If you're going to be driving a vehicle, we need to focus 100% of our time and our effort on driving that vehicle. Phone calls can wait, eating can wait, makeup, those sorts of things can wait. All those things that cause distractions need to either be done before we get on the roadway or when we've completed our drive. If a phone call is important enough or a text is important enough that you need to send it right now, we suggest that you pull over to the side of the road, pull into a parking lot, take care of that business, pull right back out onto the road. It takes just a second and may save a life.